Greetings, this is Dr. Mike Yuan. Welcome to this November 8th, 2021 Advanced Yang Tai Chi Corrections Update. Topic, Phase 2, Steps to Maximize Your Learning Experience. I'm very happy for the many new subscribers and for the growing dialogue in the comments sections, which has resulted quite organically, I must say, in a clarification of our common interests and goals. We are on a collective journey and mission to restore Grandmaster Yang Shouzhong as the unavowed fourth-generation world patriarch of the Yang-style Taiji system. But rather than doing it through talking, we will accomplish it through replicating Yang Shouzhong's standard in our own practice. Our cause is shedding light on an inconsistency in the historical account of Yang Luchan. We are looking for information on what Yang Luchan actually learned in the Chen Taiji village. We are trying to understand how he converted the Chen Taiji practice method to the Yang, which so radically differs. We are asking for clarity about the path he took to innovate the outstanding features of his system, whether he might have gleaned them from sources other than Chen, or might he have invented them on his own. As our dialogue progresses, I believe this gap between the mainstream story of Yang Luchan and our own will only continue to widen as we zero in on the details of Yang Luchan's innovation. And we're going to accomplish this by immersing ourselves into the details of Yang Shouzhong's method. In this way, we will become a part of the living mystery. In this update, let us begin to shift to a next phase of dialogue involving you sharing with me your specific interests and needs in the comment sections. The curriculum is ready with 1. Instructions on how to conduct regular repelling strength practice with your partners in a way that is safe, not overly taxing, always enlightening and fun. 2. I've prepared instructions on how to rework your perception of particular concepts and passages found in the Taiji classics, done in order to get the special effect out of your form practice that I believe only people at Yang Shouzhong's level held. And 3, I've prepared instructions on how to explore a new concept of the inner mind set and state when practicing your solo forms, that I believe might be a brand new experience to your Tai Chi repertoire. But before you can receive this instruction, it needs to be refined and customized to your specifications. This is the goal of this second phase, where these general frameworks are adapted to deliver maximum breakthrough in your practice and personal development. Now, I've been getting quite a few requests to join the private Advanced Yang Tai Chi Facebook group, the page which is already set up and ready to go. I thank you for your enthusiasm, and it might seem that this is the right time to open it. But if you can bear with me a little bit longer, I want to hold off to reserve it for only when class registration begins, when all the ducks are lined up and serious training can officially begin. We're not there yet. Almost, but not there yet. Still more discussion is needed in the comments sections to cover some fundamental territory until you can say to yourself, I have expressed all the questions and concerns that I have. I'm comfortable with Advanced Yang Tai Chi Corrections Training's mission and approach, and I see the pathway I am going to take to achieve my objectives. Once 100th monkey consensus is reached, where there are no more questions to ask at this level, I'm confident we will recognize it together. So I invite you now in the comments of this video to share with me and the community your concerns, needs, and likes in terms of the training that's going to be offered. I invite you to engage me and others in dialogue as for where your strongest interests and ambitions lie. This may even include where in your experience as a Taiji student, practitioner, or teacher of the transmission you received in your previous training reached a limit, and precisely what parts of that training were obstacles met. The more I can learn about your history and objectives, the better chance I have to design a course to help you fulfill all your goals. Part of the certified instructor training will involve guidance on how to become more skilled at self-assessment, as well as on how to become more skilled at interpreting the practice of others. As part of your personal preparation, I highly recommend that you hone your skills in mirror training and in video analysis, for they will provide you with the most compelling objective record of change. Together as a group, you will receive elite tools delivered in a way that fosters fun and enjoyment as you are systematically led through small, digestible, incremental gains, which I both hope and expect will leave you hungry and excited for each new lesson. And because of the constant feedback I will be getting based on your progress, the course will always remain alive and fresh. Now, one of the truly unique, innovative features of our proprietary approach came from my 25-year clinical medicine and psychology practice, where I saw thousands of individual cases. This experience taught me how majorly important age is as a key demographic in determining the course of an instruction. In this program, you will be treated as mature, intelligent, independent thinking adults, reflected in how we start you off at a higher end of the young Taiji practice, as if you are an experienced elder. But no worries about anything being over your head. We will take whatever time is needed to make sure that you understand what you are going after each step of the way. As a general rule, rather than having you spend your time and energy on physical and chi development, as younger students are taught, we strategically take the reverse tack and focus on perfecting your mental understanding of your body's inner architecture and how the Yang Taiji method was specifically designed to access it. This Z to A approach emulates women's training that, in starting at the opposite end of the learning spectrum, focuses on integrative body, soul, mind, and spirit, wisdom-body awakening and growth, which is, in essence, what Yang Taiji is at the higher stages. You should expect relatively rapid progress compared to what you've been used to, and a different kind of benefit at that. We will place technical expertise second to helping you increase your capacity to first envision and from there to enter into higher planes of body perception that might not have been something offered in your previous Taiji training. If it turns out that the middle age to upper age range of the population constitutes the majority of membership in our program, all the better. Our younger practitioners may find unexpected, refreshing support in listening to older members engage in dialogue on the higher objectives and principles. In this age of information and communication technology, we now have means that makes the proverbial 5 years waiting in front of the temple gates and 5 years horse stance for a route obsolete. What I'd like to encourage in closing are the following points to keep in mind. 1. Immediately start a log or diary where you keep a chronological record of your experiences in this training. 2. Examine on your own the assumptions you hold surrounding Yang Taiji training and development, what it takes to achieve what goals, because you need a baseline in order to be able to measure the differences once the training begins. 3. Look for partners you can walk together with on this exciting, revolutionary new exploration into Yang Taiji's authentic roots. While it's not impossible to learn on your own, understand that community education is in vogue today. and it's the reason in our program that 3 people comprise a school. Finally, 4, please examine your views on the power of public sharing. Sharing your discovery process with the community over media will be rewarded, as it is one of the essential keys to accelerated growth. Especially if your ambition is to open a professional school, which I highly encourage and support. Your credibility as a certified instructor is the story of your individual journey. It's why I'm sharing my story with you in these 10 episodes, to serve in part as a prototype you can take as a model when you compile your own young Shouzhong journey and original discoveries. Well, I really look forward to hearing from you below. For those who are already in the comments, thank you very much, and I look forward to deepening our discussions. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't, hit the like button, and share. I will see you in our next installment. This is Dr. Mike. Have a good one.